The butterfly Hippeastrum is in flower right now, and it's early spring, it's in September, and it gets its name because its proper botanical name is Hippeastrum papilio, which means butterfly. And just look at these flowers. The color is incredible. The shape of the petals is absolutely fantastic. Now this plant obviously is flowering at this time of the year, and a lot of the other Hippeastrums will flower in a few months' time. But right now, in early spring, the benefit of having this in the garden is the surprise of this color popping up in your garden. As you can see, it's got a fairly tall stalk. You're looking at probably 60 to 80 centimeters tall. This specimen has two flowers on the inflorescence. Occasionally I have seen 3 or 4 on a few people's specimens, but mine, not that many, maybe 3 at most. Now this has been in a pot for quite a long time. And as you can see, there's a couple of pups in there. Now when planting, it's very important to plant the neck of the bulb at the surface level of the potting mix. That will encourage the plant to produce those flower stalks and grow a lot stronger. And this has been in the pot for quite a few years, and it is due to be potted up and planted out in the warmer months, so probably in about 2 months or so. Now this plant reportedly for some people is deciduous. Mine is not. This one stays evergreen. I'm not too sure why. It's probably just the environmental conditions when the plant is being grown. And I do treat it fairly tough. I don't like pampering the plants too much. And the flower is produced so well with wonderful color, wonderful shape. Now there are hybrids and cultivars on the market. This is one of the early ones I got. I think I've had it for probably about 11 years maybe. And every year it puts on the flower about this time, the first week of spring for this year. So check it out if you're able to. I should mention pests and diseases. I think it doesn't get very many diseases, but the crinum caterpillar, which devours a whole lot of the bulbous plants, the Hippeastrums, the clivias, the zephranthes, the hybranthes, the crinum, it also loves the leaves of this plant as well. So you do need to take precautionary steps for that, or use an insecticide if you have to. I personally have never had the flowers damaged, but right now they are looking absolutely stunning. Now, if you do find this plant for sale, no matter what the price is, if you want something a little bit different in your yard, that's absolutely the show pony for your property and something very different, consider buying this. You can keep it in a pot for a number of years, but if you do have the space, plant it in the garden. You'll end up with a much bigger clump and of course a lot more flowers. Now, to answer the question why the flower stalk is bent so much, the reason being is that this was at the back of the garden bed behind all of my other crinums and related plants, and the pot was at an angle like this, which meant the flower stalk was therefore straight. So the placement of your plant can sometimes help the visual appeal and appearance of the overall plant, but I forgive it. Just look at these beautiful flowers. And that is the butterfly Hippeastrum. Proper name is Hippeastrum papilio, which means butterfly. Hope you enjoyed this garden tip. If you have, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. This is Paul Plant Horticulture. Thank you.